I'm not, like I said, I'm not really trying to win here. I'm just trying to test out stuff. Alright, well, let's try this out. All of my cards works. Okay. Only problem is a visual bug with plan C. Okay. Pass. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to get to enough stuff in play to make this Pterobot cheap enough. Should be able to. Ooh, wow. Lots of Ragefire right off the bat. Not really a whole lot going on, so I'm going to Surge Mechanism here and then start building up my 01 value to see how much crap we can get in play with Plan C. If I ever draw it. Luckily he's stuck on resources, so this would be a good game to test this out. Of course, Surge Mechanism has a problem where it goes to my attack step every time I activate it, so I just gotta make sure I remember that. So yeah, this card is, Surge Mechanism is also bugged. Most of these mazes, okay, 7 robots, so I have to beat your totals, what you're saying. Okay. In a PvP game. Versus Infamous Neo. Okay, let's take that guy out. Might as well use this charge power to see it work. Yay, it worked. Surge Mechanism. Oh, I can play a Pterobot. Oh, well, I guess I could have if I had the resources. Oh well. I should have actually waited and put that on my Pterobot. Which is this, 5 charges? Well, I guess it's better that he conflicts my charge bot. Anyways. Keep making lots of resources with this Surge Mechanism. I'm really a fan of the Surge Mechanism. I'll conflict my Pterobot. Okay. Well, now we're at a stalemate. resources. I really think I like Surge Mechanism, even though it's slower than Hex Engine, because it just has the ability to get out of control so easily, because it's adding every turn. There's a Bombsmith, and that kind of helps, but not really. No, I can wait. I can wait to do that. Actually, I can wait to cast my Bombsmith as well. Let's wait till his attack step, so we'll just Surge Mechanism here and pass the turn. Yeah. Yeah, the bug is pretty annoying. Alright, so now I'm gonna kill this guy. And he'll never attack him with this Outrider, because it thinks that it's a blocker. It's just fine by me. Yeah, it just means you can never really run more than 2 Surge Mechanism in a deck, because you have to use one in your first main phase, and the other one in your second main phase, and then you skip to your end step. That's all it really means. Although I think I might have actually put 3 in here accidentally. So I might need to change that if this game... Wow, that could be a lot. 9 damage, that's a lot. Oh, there's that Hex Engine. Actually, I can Bombsmith Ragefire him if it wasn't the computer player. Or I can always Chaos Key him as well. Did I see the new patch spoiler? I did not. Is that on the Hex website? Oh, did that actually come out on like the Kickstarter website? Some guy logged into the other server. Yeah, that was that's actually my friend Technofy. That's really not a spoiler. It was just more or less him, yeah, finding stuff. Yeah, I saw some of the cards there. I mean, but again, everything's up in the air. So just because it's there doesn't mean that it's gonna actually see play at any point in time. So wow, that's pretty beefy. I was gonna yeah, he's got conflict for every Pterobot, but you know, when I have a fist on the opposing, when my opponent has a fist in play, I don't draw a single conflict all game. Two Bombsmiths. Just clip this game right along. It's a good thing that they didn't decide to go back to the old ways and have like some sort of resource burn or mana burn. That would really suck. Man, I remember those days. I guess the better champion for a deck later. I guess this would be better to go with some sort of a mono or with a Sapphire deck with these charge bots and that whatever it is, that dwarf deals all the damage. Patch is going along nicely. There's no massive bugs. Yeah. Wow. So this would be Ragefire number 8. And this is for 8 damage, and the next one would be 16. So actually, I can win right now if I wanted to. But I'm still trying to test this thing, so I'll just hold here. No reason attacking because I'll just block it. haven't been using my surge mechanisms. Wow, that's a lot of Ragefire. The other problem with drawing just like one card at a time. Oh, there we go. There's a target for me. Can double Bombsmith that guy. Oh, there he is. There's Machinist. A little late. So that guy would have been nice if they had conflicted that guy. I've got 25 resources in play right now. Plenty of resources to do anything I want, really. Oh boy. Yeah, Machinist is good, but if you don't draw him, it's another one of those ones where, like, it's just like Gas Troll, but worse, because if you don't draw him in your opening hand, it kind of like, you kind of have to maul. Let's see, let's put it on the Machinist. Or maybe the, hold on, let's put it on the Bombsmith. That seems fine. Okay. What is the little crystal with the 7 on it? This is my threshold value. So basically the way this game works, if you're new to this game, is all the cards have threshold values instead of mana costs. And so as long as this is met, I can cast any of the cards. So this only requires 1 threshold value, and this card costs 1. So for instance, like say in Magic, if I had like 3 Land War Elves and I'm stuck on mana and I've got like 3 white resources in play, like 3 plains, and then all of a sudden I play like a red resource, well, or I'm sorry, a green resource to play those Land War Elves. Well, I can only play 1 in Magic, but in this game, because it's a threshold value and it would go to the board, I could play all 3 of them because I have enough resources in my resource pool. So that's one of the big differences between this game and Magic, is that it just cleans up the whole interface. We only have to look at threshold values and resource pool. Swing in. Okay, good. I'm glad I did a good job of explaining that. That says 8, this one says 4, that one says 2. So Ragefire is escalating, and this one is actually, I think this is the 3rd one we're playing, so this one should actually say 8, and then they should actually all say 8. But there's a bug with Ragefire right now, or with all escalation cards, rather. Oh, you know, I didn't use my surge mechanism. That's another bug I could test out to see if this counter will go up to 100. Or past 100. Though I don't know that I could get there. No real reason to play this Bombsmith or anything. I like to get the AI down so it's down to like 1 life and I can more easily control it. Obviously I can win the game right now, but again, we're trying to, that's not the goal of this exercise. The goal is to play a really massive plan C, and right now I could play one that would be ridiculously huge. Oh, there's a Pterobot. Okay. Oh yeah, and then this guy, 1 damage to opposing champion. Okay, so he just deals it straight up to the champion, which he did, so that seems fine. I just passed my combat step, but that's whatever. I had a weird dream last night that, like, like some sort of like secret CIA agency wanted me to go to England to do something, like a spy or something. I've probably been watching way too much Cars too. Pretty sure that's what's going on there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and swing, or we'll go ahead and gain our thing, go our attack step, swing in. Any way to join Hex at the moment? Any news when it will let in players? Not right now. However, we did just on Monday. We did a server. What do you call it? A stress test for the AI. So hopefully soon. The other thing is if you haven't already gotten your Slacker backer, you should probably get that. However, there's no, they haven't really said when that's ending. So even if alpha is going on now, I think you can still get in with a Slacker backer at some point in time. Also, they said, yes, Corey has said that there's, according to, if you go to their Kickstarter, well, if you have someone that has access to the Kickstarter news, Corey does say something specific about that there, where he says there's some big news this week. So people have, if you go to the Reddit forum, people are going crazy with conjecture on exactly what that news is going to be. And I prefer not to lose my mind about stuff like that. Hello, Soldak. So I think it's better not to assume, because everyone knows what happens when we assume, don't you? Don't we? Okay, did I get another charge? I did not get another. So, attack step. Soldak, today's exercise is we're going to see if we can use Plan C to make a massive number of dudes. Right, and you know, everyone is. I think people are right now are though they're a little bit frustrated. The community feels very frustrated and maybe a little bit betrayed because of the amount of people that are not in the alpha right now. Actually, that, you know what, that might not be, that viewer may not be promoted right now. No, he's not. He's just not in my channel. Okay, usually when Soldak does what he just did, that card Plan C, it would print out the card, because I have one of my viewers make a bot that made it so that you could do that. You could type in the card name and it would show you what it did. There's another chaos key in case I need it. Oh, and I guess I gotta be careful now that I don't accidentally kill my opponent, because I've got Machinist in play, and that guy's just gonna deal damage when I play those artifacts. Let's deal with 3 damage here with this Pterobot, and actually, you know what, that was probably unwise, considering I have Machinist in play. You know, I wonder if Machinist will trigger. He should, actually. He should trigger off of having all those robots in play. You know, I might need to kill this Machinist with a Ragefire before I play the Plan C, because I don't know if I want to see that trigger happen. Good news yesterday, bought Dungeon Crawler Kickstarter tier. Oh, from another player? Yeah, I mean, as long as you trust the guy, I mean, that sounds good to me. The nice thing is that all the 250 tiers got free drafts for life, because that was a big deal, because the pro player tiers kind of went away really fast, and so people kind of, it was kind of annoying. And then Cryptozoic was cool about it, and they allowed everybody to get in on the free drafts for life. I believe it's free drafts for life, because they already had free drafts for a year. Because you if you look at the top of the page, it talks about it. They should have already all had 3 drafts for a year. Right, yeah, look at the top of the page, of the Kickstarter page. Right, yeah, here, you know what, I'll just pull it up. Yeah, he should have said, know what we don't know. Yeah, it's important, and you know what, that's really what testing is all about to me. is us trying to find some things that they have not found yet in their testing cycles. Because, I mean, I'm not sure how many people they've got working on the game. It can't be that many. I would say I saw about, as far as people running the booth, when I was at Gen Con, there was maybe 10 people. The Plan C card, Plan C is going to sacrifice all my resources and make like a, was it a 4/4 or a 5/5 artifact creature for each one of them. And so that will actually trigger Machinist, and so I'm going to actually probably kill him. I'll kill my own Machinist so that way it doesn't trigger him, so I can see if they all come into play properly once I draw it. Of course, I've got 41 counters here, so live. Or live. I'm not sure what he's... Working on the bot still. Oh, okay. Yeah, D. Weber's actually the guy that... I keep forgetting his name. He's the one that created the bot for me. And for all of the... a lot of different streamers, he's been adding it to him. So, converted to Python, it will be able to do a lot more soon. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I really appreciate this guy, so... I need to hit enable bot, D. Weber, for you. Okay, I'm gonna Ragefire his guy. No, I'm completely rewriting it. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Ragefire this guy just to deal with him so I don't have to worry about it. Just forget about it. It's like the forget about it inator. Forget about it. Forget about it. I can't even play this Chaos Key because that'll hurt him even more. I might just kill my guy now. Oh, you know what? Am I... Yeah, I am on Hex. I was like, wait a minute. I hope you weren't staring at a blank screen there. Oh, boy. Actually, you know what? At this point, I should be able to just attack him with my Pterobot, and he should block with his living totem, so that will make that easier. I can save my Ragefire. Oh, there's Plan C. Okay, so I'm gonna Sappers Charge my own guy. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, and we're gonna cast Plan C here and see what happens here. So what's supposed to happen is for every 2 permanent resources I lose after my resources become 0/0, I create a Warbot, which is a 3/3 robot. So let's see how many we get here. So this should be like 22 Warbots. Yeah. Wow, they got tiny. So yeah, they're 3/3 Warbots. So you can see that it's bugged out here, just like my viewer said. That of course is just one of those things that's a product of it. The other thing we're going to test here is we're actually going to let it go a turn. Actually, I do need to swing in to kill his totem here, but I'm going to see if I can actually gain some surge mechanism resources back. Yeah. So, declare an attack. I'm going to declare attack with just my flyer. And you should block. Let's make sure to count these out. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22. Yeah. So Plan C is probably something you probably wouldn't want to use, like with if you know your opponent can sweep you out. Of course, a Machinist, you know, makes it a kill. It makes it an auto win condition as a one of for sure. And it's nice that it actually works. It's definitely nice. Do I have anything else to do? Oh, I was going to try to activate these, but I don't have any resources to do so. So actually I need to use my Hex Engine to give me temporary resources to activate this surge mechanism. Oh, it totally worked. And it reset my resource pool, which is pretty neat. I feel like a mad genius right now. So it looks like I have one resource. Can I cast this charge bot? No, I cannot. So I can't do that, but I can use this to get temporary resources. And that also will not... Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so it still doesn't give me the resources. So yeah, I guess even though it says that you don't lose them, your resource pool permanently, you do. So even though it shows I have resources to use, because that's what those cards are supposed to do, I don't actually have resources to use. So this is pretty much game here. Not too much else to test out, I would say. However, for that one turn, I was able to use a Hex Engine and then use Surge Mechanism to make my counter reset. So this is a pretty good experiment, I think. And this should be helpful for the devs when I go ahead and submit this. I mean, it's more of like an interesting bug than anything else, I would say. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can. Oh, I can cast cards! So there you go. So maybe it's not supposed to get rid of things. I still have the 3-1. Oh, okay. Well, then I can still add more. It's still going to go to my attack step, of course. I can play this resource. Do I gain resources? I gain resources. I can still Ragefire. Yeah, so you know what? I can get the resources back. So yes, it's very possible to get my resources back. Hey, what's going on, Hex Havoc? Of course, Hex Havoc is probably getting done with his day, I'm guessing. So that was a pretty interesting experiment there. I've got, of course, I've got 21 warbots in play. Some conflicted Pterobots. And, yeah, not too much else to say here. So I think I'll swing in with all these guys, and I'll wait a turn, of course, and then swing in with all these bots, because you know that's the more interesting way to win here. This kind of reminds me of when I would play the like some sort of whatever you call it deck. Oh, let's go ahead and we gotta get one of these warbots. +2, +0, of course. So yes, it is possible to come back from a plan C and start gaining resources again. Even playing resources seems to give me my stuff back. Would I play this deck against a player? Probably not. It would probably get trampled, but seemed like pretty good fun. A streamer watching another streamer. Is the world coming to an end? Hey, we all watch each other, especially during the daytime when I have children running around. Incoming sound. Yeah, this is gonna be loud. I know it because it gets louder for everything that's hitting the person. Oh, you know what? I might have broken it, or either that, or it's. No, it's his turn to. Loud noises. Yeah, it's gonna get loud. Yeah, the sounds where you're dealing damage seem to be tied to the amount of things dealing the damage. Not so much the actual system sound. I wonder if it's thinking on how to do its block, or if it's frozen now. I think I froze the AI because I attacked with too many things. So I guess that's another bug report here for this thing, for this video. Yeah, I think I've just attacked with too many things. It died. Yeah, I didn't like this very much. If this was a player, I've had no problems dealing, well, I haven't ever had this many, but typically with players I don't have this much, this kind of a problem. So, alright, well, we're going to concede this match. I'm going to go back to the deck editor.